What's happening, y'all? Oop, I knew it. Damn it. Hold on. If I move just right, I don't fuck that up. I had the awesome pleasure of a young lady today that really lifted my spirits. This gal who came by to see the house today. I'm guessing she's probably 85 years old. I don't like guessing a gal's age, because if you get it wrong and you're on the high side, bull, you're in trouble. Anyway, she's up there, right? She's had a walker at one time her back and leg, this and her hip and blah, blah, blah. She couldn't walk, and then her husband fell ill, and she, God's hand helped heal her, and she's able to take care of her husband for the last couple of years, but now he's in long-term care, and it's her and her dogs, and this nice gal had me in tears, man. It's just such the sweetest little old lady. And I told her, I said, look, I would love to see you get this spot. I go, nice gal next door, her and her husband and little kids, and then there's a gal next door over here about my age. I go, the neighbors would be great for you. I go, but there's kids in the neighborhood, right? This is all age. There's going to be hooting and hollering, people driving fast, honking horns. I go, you're going to get some of that in here, right? This isn't 55 and over. I go, I would love to sell you my home. I really would. I go, most of the places up here are 55 and over. I go, I'm sure 55 and over park could probably be more your speed. You're going to find people there to hang out with of your own age, I tried to talk her out of buying my house. I did. I mean, it's a good spot, and it would serve her very well. But I don't want her to deal with what I deal with. And maybe for her, it wouldn't bother her. And I said that to her. I said, look, I can't tell you what to do. I go, but I got to tell you everything. I'm not going to leave anything out, right? I go, so if peace and quiet's real important, probably don't want to live here, right? Because there are kids in the neighborhood. Now, if you don't mind some hooting and hollering outside, a bit of shit, and cool with it, right? I didn't say shit. I was very, very, very respectful. When it comes to acting professional in an environment like that, real estate agent, doesn't matter how old they are, it's a professional environment. You got to know F-bombs, right? But this nice old gal that came through was such a sweetheart, right? She's like, well, God's gonna guide me. He'll let me know if your house is the one. And I said, hey, look, I got my Bible right here. I go, understand I'm going through the same thing where I'm going to make sure the spot I get is the one it needs to be, right? It needs to be the one, right? I said the same thing. God will guide me to the spot for sure. And so we hit it up. I gave her a big old hug. We were all hugging. She almost had me in tears. I'm telling you, the real estate agent got all choked up and shit. It was cool. It was really, really cool. I mean, she ain't going to be the one to buy my house. I mean, and watch. I mean, she was saying that she's coming off of 360 acres up here in the hills, right? In a little itsy-bitsy town where you got to go to the local grocery store to get your mail. You feel me? It's like podunk. Like where I'm fixing to go, but even more so. Anyway, she said she was on 320 acres, so chances are, I'm sure she knows all about all the nonsense up here. Just saying. Anyway, irregardless, if she wants my spot, she's more than welcome to it. But I did try to talk her out of it just because the kids in the neighborhood and peace and quiet. That's the only reason. And I told her, I said, if you stay in the backyard, that pimped out backyard I got, and she fell in love with the backyard. The real estate agent was tripping balls, boy. She could not. She goes, "Oh my God, I've never, ever, ever, ever seen one of these mobile homes with a backyard. Not like that. Not like that. Not like." And I was like, "Exactly. My real estate agent wasn't talking like that." And I told this nice gal, I said, "Look, I originally had this place listed at 150 plus. I said, I saw houses disappear at 150, 160, and I couldn't get no straight answers. And I said, there's a lot of cash money up here because of the crop industry up here, shall we say, right? A lot of that cash money up here. And so I tried to do it myself. I was unsuccessful, I told her. And I said, so now, I said, I already turned down 85. It goes, trust me, it's over 100 is what I need to get. So I laid it out. And the fact that, these other three, I have no doubt one of them are going to scoop it up for sure. But I would not be surprised if this nice elderly lady decides to snatch my spot because of her and her doggies. And, we were all hugged up and talking the Bible and thumping away, you know what I'm saying? I just think she'd be happier in a 55 and over park, that's all. And it'd be cheaper, utilities would be cheaper. Our utilities here are expensive compared to other spots, man. She'd probably get half, man. Because it's tough when you're on a fixed income and you're just on Social Security and you ain't pulling a pension from the union, right? And you're just doing maybe $1,800, $2,000 if you're lucky. Some of these cats are on like $1,200, $1,500 a month. How the fuck do you live on that, man? I don't know. I couldn't do that. So anyway, I don't know what her budget was like and whatnot, and if that 320 acres was hers or it belongs to, and she was just living out there, right? I don't know. I have no clue. But anyway, it was cool. Meeting her was cool. It made my day. It lifted my spirit. She was such a sweet woman. Friendly and nice and smiling and wouldn't stop talking. Her agent was trying to get her out the door. Okay. And she just like, nee. You know how old folks just want to keep talking? And I'd have talked her ear off for all day if she wanted to. I was enjoying myself. The thing is, man, if you get a chance to chat it up with somebody up there in their age, do it. Do it. Do it for them, but more than that, do it for yourself, man. You'd be surprised what you'll learn, what they'll tell you. Somebody in their 80s and 90s and hundreds, if you're lucky enough, if you could have a conversation with somebody at that age, man, consider yourself blessed. The little pearls they'll impart on you, and if they're a crotchety old fuck, well, tell them to pound salt. But if you can find yourself a nice old person, somebody that's up there, that's still with it, right? You don't want somebody, right? Anyway, I mean, this old gal, she was driving. She drove herself here, and she was up there. She could barely walk, man. I was like, oh, shit, are you... I grabbed her under her arm and helped her down the stairs, right? And then when she went to leave, she's like, come here. And she just gives me this big old hug, and she didn't want to let go. And then the real estate agent was like, oh, I heard her just like, oh, right? It was really, really touching, man. Like I said, it made my day. Johnny don't get hugs. Shit, are you kidding me? Man. Whew. Reality. That would hurt. I'll explain when I catch my breath. When I said I don't get hugs, the last hug I got was from Dave Dog in Frisco 6-8 months ago, man. Anyway, sucks to be me. What can I say? But that shit's gonna change, man. When I get to Misfit Island, Johnny's getting his hugs. Fuck you. I'll be friends with everybody in town. Anybody in town needs something? How you doing? What do you need? I'm glad to help out. Put my name in the hat. Better believe it. Community. being part of your community. That's why I want to move to a little town. You know, living in the city, it ain't like that. You don't get no community. It's dog eat dog, man. The only community you get is the one you make with your posse, right? Your crew, whatever. It ain't the town. Where I'm going to, the community is the town, right? The town is what brings everybody together. Because people got acreage, homie. You're not rats in a cage, man. I love Frisco, but fuck you. You got no room for nothing. Like my backyard? Shit. You better be living in Diamond Heights, homie. You ain't getting that backyard in the fucking Sunset. Unless you're backed up against Golden Gate Park, motherfucker. Just saying. Are you laughing? My head itches. It's dry. I need some lotion. I'm in a weird fucking mood, man. That nice old gal really lifted my spirits, man. I'm telling you, it was such a pleasant. Just pleasant. I love old people. Old people, kids, and dogs, man. Thing about old people, not all old people are cool with it, right? Dogs and kids, they're always cool with it, right? Small exceptions, right? You get a fucked up dog and a fucked up kid for sure, but 99% of the time, guaranteed to just sit there and watch them have fun, right? And old people, well, that's a roll of the dice. I mean, whether you get snake eyes or you fucking in the money, that all depends. The gal that came by my house today, I was in the money. Johnny was in the hug money today, boy. She was such a sweet gal. Really was. Anyway, I had to share. You know what I'm saying? I'm always bitching and moaning about this and that and how shitty my life is. And a lot of times it is, but not always. Today, this morning, was a not always, man. It was way fucking cool. Moral to the story is go hug you an elderly person, right? Got to start in the 80s, homie, and work your way up, right? I'm almost in my 60s, right? 70's not far off of 60. So I got to get to 80 to call somebody old. If you're in your 70s, you ain't old. You're only 10 years older than me, homie. Fuck you, right? 10, 15 years older? But if you're in your 80s or 90s, now we're talking, right? I want to hear what you got to say. I want one of your hugs. And this gal was skin and bones, man. She was thin. Hear the wind? Of course, I get quiet and it stops. Listen. No, it calmed down. It's windy as a motherfucker up here. I told this old gal, I said, look, man, I got this generator. I got two of them. I got this, I got that, I got these mats, I got blah, 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 blah. I go, this can all be negotiated in the price. This is what I'm telling everybody. Or it's bare bones, blah, blah. It was a trip. I never thought I'd be trying to talk somebody out of buying my house. But I liked her so much I didn't want to sell it to her. And not because of my home, but because of the neighborhood, you know? But there's plenty of people that live here that don't give two shits about what happens on the street, right? I care too much. That's my fucking problem. I care too much about what the fuck's going on, who's doing what when you're in my fucking front yard. Fuck you, right? You're in my neighborhood, you're within a stone's throw, right? I could throw a rock and break windows on at least a dozen houses from where I stand right now. I could break windows on fucking 10 houses, I guarantee it, with a fucking rock. That's shitty to me. Suffocating. Living in Frisco and been, status quo, but, when I came up here, I wanted elbow room. I was going to get a motorhome and park on a piece of dirt and just figure some shit out is what my first plan was. And then I figured, oh, fuck, I could buy one of these for the same price And now I'm on fucking real dirt and I got a backyard and blah, 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 blah. I'm not living in a fucking bus, you know? That's why I ended up buying this joint. But I need land, man. I need land. I need real fucking freedom. This is not freedom. Motherfuckers up my ass is not freedom. Anyway, I was about to get on but I'm in a good mood, so I ain't gonna let all that go. The reasons why I need to move, right? You guys have heard them all. I don't need to repeat myself. I'm real good at doing that as it is. Oh, 15 minutes. Ooh, look at that. 15,555. Pow. All right. I'm going to get off the gadget. Love on my doggies. Go in the backyard and enjoy my backyard while I still got it. And ponder my nice experience, right? Enjoy the moment, right? What's that saying? Not smell the roses, but it's like that. Some fucking cockamamie funny language shit. I can't think of it. I know somebody's cracking up. Johnny, you're an idiot. Tell me something I don't already know. At least I'm honest, motherfucker. I can call myself out. All right, y'all. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Peace.